morning, you guys. How are you doing? It's MJ from IUNPLUG. MJ is short for Michael Jackson. No, I'm just joking. That's not my name. My name is Molly Jane. Some of you guys ask, like, what does the MJ stand for? It's not that difficult to find out, but there you have it. That is I. So this share is really just like a quick little share to share with you guys the flow of like sharing on these platforms really quite honestly and vulnerably. Hey, my Skies 5D, how are you, my friend? So, oh, you're making me think about how is launching Spirituality Simplified. It's happening. It's not right this second because clearly I'm here, but I've finished a draft, it's being edited, and then as soon as the edit comes back, I'm uploading it onto Wix. And then I'm going to be sending it out via the email dash frass. But I wanted to share with you the little, like, this idea that people who are public or create content or put themselves out there are like always like how we think they are in the video. Like, I'm aware that sometimes, thank you, 5D. I appreciate this. It's been a long road, and it's really nice to have people appear, if even on internet, just being like, hey, great work, or hey, appreciate you. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of humanity. I sometimes just wish we were doing things a little bit differently, like not killing each other. So yeah, this is like the vulnerability of like, I watch some of my own videos back and I'm like, like cringe city. And yesterday was one of them. Now, I haven't even watched it back, but just whenever I see, you know, like how YouTube just like arbitrarily shows you stuff arbitrarily. Is it? Or are they reading your mind? I don't know. It's all crazy. But yeah, a couple times yesterday, whilst I was like, I barely left this room yesterday, you guys, because I was just typing. And cutting and pasting and putting in, because I've got a lot of work and writing now that's built up over the years, so there's a lot of just like fitting things into place. Anywho, that's not important to you. What's important to you guys is the fact that when I saw yesterday's share, like on, I don't know what it's called, like just like as videos pass by, and then you like see when you're on, you're like, hey, that's me, and then yeah, I'm like looking at the title of Don't say that, my Sky. Well, and in fairness, fucking so be it, yo. Although, so be it, but also so shall it be that I will, do you know something? I'm like remote living, off-grid living. I love humanity, but I partly just want to live in isolation from them all. But be broadcasting stuff. So as long as I had an internet connection, I'd be aight, but no more TV, no more technology. Anywho, I'm like literally figuring out the logistics of this plan. I'm like, how would that happen? My Sky, I appreciate you. I'm also just aware of the transparency and like mostly in my integrity and like the power of my light. I'm like, stand down, you people that are trying to make us frightened. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a little bit of like edgy fearlessness around the people who are watching us. No, I'm not. I like that AI stuff. I'm just like, I don't deny what you're saying. I just I'm like, oh, you know, that's not my function. I'm not here to be, although to each their own, and there is a kind of hive mind. I weirdly got that, the hive mind, like mainframe, which is a little bit like, like the moth to a flame, like just leading everyone like to this sort of like digital. Oh my god, so I just got sidetracked. I just had a little slot of like, that's not what this share is about. I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna share about how like I sometimes see my back to me, you guys. I sometimes see like the shares, and yesterday's was really triggering me, like pure light. Calling out the false light, and I'm like, I think the thing that triggers me about that share. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Thanks, my sky. I want to call you a name like Eric, but that's my dad's name, so I'm not sure. And thank you. Yeah, like for sure, we can create, and then, but then that reminds me of like it's all held in the totality of creation, right? That's the whole thing of like the contrast and the self-direction. You know, that's a big part for me right now, especially like really like discipline the mind, become really conscious of what thoughts are being siphoned and what's being projected, and I suppose with great change there's just sort of like a heightened effect. It's just like a little bit more potent, because we're at that, it's like they say in astrology, like the very, very first or the very, very last degrees of a planetary shift are the most potent, and or it's darkest before it's dawn. Oh yeah, Mike. You've told me that before as well. And I'm pretty sure Mike is what came in. Eric and Mike to me are resonant. Thanks, Mike. I'm gonna do my utmost to remember that. Are you on like any other? Although I'm gonna say something totally like that I'm gonna want to suck back into my mouth. But like any other platforms, Instagram. Although this is the year that I'm hardcore intending to come off of all social media and just be a little film creator for all y'all and make like 2 or 3 videos a week, and then maybe go live like once a week, because like I'll miss it, because I just love I love this connection so much. Okay, back to the story. 7 minutes in, let's try to keep this one under 10 minutes. So yeah, so I see the title of like the pure light calling out the false light, and I'm like this is my process of seeing myself with that title, just being a bit like barf. Like I'm barfing at my own self and my own content. I don't know what Discord is. See, all these more social medias, I'm like, this is the weird thing about life, is that, are you guys, I don't know, I'm just like mostly wanna like play outside and like hang out with friends. I'm just like, all of this like chasing the dream and like checking the phone constantly. I'm like it like starting to grate and like hurt my heart. So I'm just like, yeah, you right. Yeah. My Sky, let's email me. Make a plan. Let's take it in that direction. Cause we'll be around all these paragliders. Certainly on the day or days we go paragliding. But then the host, the guy whose place it is, he'll be able to fill you in on a lot of that, and or put you in touch with paragliders, because I don't know what the word on the scene is there. I just don't. Like, I have no idea if what, like any industry, I'm sure there's like, or like communities, I'm sure there's like pockets of people talking about different things, just like in the yoga community. You know, there's pockets of yoga communities talking about, you know, colorful tights, and there's other pockets of yoga communities talking about bringing an end to fucking poverty. So and then there's me who's just going like, okay, maybe yoga, and then starting a revolution from her bed. Or withdrawing into solitude for the rest of my days. So that's it for today. It's 9:23, 9:24. So basically the gist of this video was that I actually create videos where the following day or the next moment or any given thing, I'll just be like, that's cringe city. Should I take it down? So you guys can always let me know if there's ever videos that are a little bit off skis. Or basically the video cringes me because I'm not like, the video makes it be like, I am the channel of pure light. And I'm like, that negates the whole thing that I talk about. But at the same time, like, I am weirded out by like people that are like, So I used to talk about this and sell this, and this was for sure the way. But then I had a bit of an epiphany, and now this is the way. And I'm like, see, this is the ish with sort of economic models that because, well, anyway, I haven't thought this out at all. Not that I think much out at all when I go live, but basically, and it's over 10 minutes, but basically the gist of it is like, it just feels like everything, the whole basis of reality is just like falling out from underneath us. And a lot of people, even people that like appeared to have their shit together like 6 months ago or 10 years ago, are like, their world has also bottomed out, but they're like grappling on for dear life. And so, you know, like, i.e. grasping for another belief system to be like, see, I still know stuff. Everyone wants to be a goddamn, but we teach this. Like, I've done actual fucking, what is it, online courses that teach about that. Like, specifically, what did you just say? Everybody wants to be an expert. Like, so basically teaching non-experts, like, this is how to make people think you're an expert. And I'm like, what the actual fuck, right? Anywho, and like, but then you can feel it. That's, again, the weird empath thing of like feeling people's ego projections and just being like, barf. So there you do. Don't do it! Don't do what, Rochelle? Hey, Rochelle. Oh, look. Ah! Rochelle, thank you. I just spat again, you guys. Man, if this were live, I'm not gonna, you guys would be getting wet. Leave your work up. It's a great room. Okay, thank you. I do mostly. I do, you know, I do leave my workout mostly. I just kind of think it's funny as well. And that's the thing, like, there is some intensity and depth to the stuff I talk about, but I try to fucking make a joke of it as much as I can, because otherwise I want to die. But I don't really, like, that's the thing. Like, people could actually be like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Life is exquisitely beautiful. I just can't deal with the effing BS and the insanity of humanity. But I love my brothers and sisters to no end. I just wish they would smarten up a little. And I've actually have sections like that in the course, which I personally find are funny. People might not get my sense of humor. But, like, you know, this is a classic thing of, like, just be a little bit smart, people. It's just a little bit smart. Like, dropping bombs and cutting down trees until there's nothing left is not the way. You know, trying to manipulate people is not the way. Anywho. Insane is negative. One not out, Sanger. I will. Thank you, my sky. You guys complete me. Yeah, but for real, like, this wouldn't be nearly as fun, or affirmative for that matter, if you guys weren't here. So I appreciate you. Have an awesome day. And don't forget to go to Ultra Love and buy my course. I don't even know what it's called. Spirituality Simplified, and or Zenful Zero Waste, and or, what do you guys think? Is this too salesy? But I could do this. You could also buy just individual weeks. Is that something you'd like to do for like £22? And or you could buy all 4 for $444. I always got to use the sacred geometry. My sky, just email Molly, you know my name, don't wear it out, mister, and at ultralove.com. Molly at ultralove.com. Email me, my friend, and we'll work something out for sure. The simplicity of spiritualization. Leaf, I actually had fun, like, spinning around those words, just being like, it's simple, you know? It's simple, guys. Just stop being dicks to each other and to yourself. That's mainly, like, what it's about. Okay, I'm outie, you guys. I love you loads. I really appreciate you to no end. Buy stuff for me so that I can keep existing in this world of economy. I love you immensely. And Rochelle, thank you. Thank you for sending me this. And, you know, no doubt, and this is the perfect divine timing of living en fleur, is that my pen, this pen that I use in this, and look, my journal's getting low. my pen's going out, like legit for real, and I don't typically, my set point is like literally everything just comes to me. And then I get this in the mail by one of you guys. So I've got a new pen and I got